Hi, and thanks for joining me for another LinkedIn tip for job seekers, where we keep it short, simple, and specific, or KISS for short. If you're a job seeker, the headline of your LinkedIn profile contains the most important 220 characters of your entire LinkedIn profile. And that's because it's the first section that recruiters and hiring managers see when they visit your LinkedIn profile. And your headline should include an example of your skills and expertise and the value that you offer to employers. Of course, you should include as many keywords as possible. And keywords are the words that employers use to find candidates like you. But how do you know which keywords to use in your headline, or how to write a headline if you're a job seeker? Well, let me show you a simple method that you can use to choose the keywords and to arrange and write your headline. Let's get started. To find the words that I'm going to use in my LinkedIn headline, I'm going to use three applications. First, I'm going to use a word cloud generator. In this case, I'm going to use the free wordcloudgenerator.com application just because it's easy to use. Whatever word cloud generating tool you choose, make sure it has this function that it can create a word list. And I'll show that to you in just a moment. The second application is some kind of word processing application. I'm going to use Microsoft Word. And the third tool that you will need is some kind of website where you can find job advertisements or postings that loosely match the type of job that you're looking for. In this example, I'm going to use technical support in the Los Angeles, California area. But of course, you can choose whatever type of work you're looking for in whatever geographical region. And again, I'm using Indeed because I like this tool, but you can use any type of website for job searching. So let's get started. The first job ad that I'm going to use is this one right here, Technical Support Representative. So I will click on that. And the first thing you need to do is to copy the sections that talk about the job. So, for example, about the role is important, what you get to do every day, because that describes the tasks that you will be performing. Also, what you bring to the role, your experience and qualifications. And as I look at the rest of this, it's not really that important in terms of expertise, skills, and qualifications. So, I am going to select this text and I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it into my word cloud generator, just like this. And then to activate it, I am going to click on Visualize, and that gives me the word cloud down here. And as you can see, there are a bunch of words, and I can control how many words appear here at the bottom. Now, that's not critical. I selected 15 just because it's not an incredibly huge number and it's not a very low number. And I'll show you what the purpose of this is in just a moment. But one more thing, as you're looking at this word cloud, the biggest words are the most important words in the text that we just pasted in here from that job posting. But what we need is a word list. So in this word list, you can see a column with numbers and a column with words. This column with numbers shows us how many times a particular word has appeared in that job posting. So you can see, for example, experience. The word experience has appeared 5 times in the text that we selected and pasted into the word cloud generator. So the next step is to select both columns. And I am going to select only the words that appear more than twice. So I'm going to stop here. Now I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it into Microsoft Word. And as you can see now, I have a nice list of words. You can see that this, in fact, has 3 columns. The reason we want to know this is because we only want to focus on the column with the words. More about that in just a moment. Now, let's go back to our job postings and let's select another similar job posting. Here I've selected the Technical Support Specialist role, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did in the first example. I'm going to scroll through this job posting, and I'm going to look for sections that tell me what type of job I might be doing or what type of skills and qualifications this company is looking for. So who are we looking for? I'm going to select this, what you'll do, that's important too, the requirements, and also highly preferred. So I'm going to select this. Again, I'm selecting and copying these sections because they pertain to me, my skills, and my qualifications as a job seeker. And for that reason, I'm not really interested in this section here at the bottom, why you love life at Audit Board, because this doesn't specify any skills or qualifications that the candidate needs to have. One more time, I return to the word cloud generator. I close this, and I'm going to replace this text from the previous job posting with the text that I copied from the second job posting. I'm going to click on Visualize, and again, you can see the different words. The bigger the word, the more important it is. And here we have something similar, experience. But again, what we're looking for is the word list. So I'm going to click on that to get my word list. And similarly as before, I'm going to select only the words that appear more than twice. So I'm going to stop right here, copy this, go back to my Microsoft Word document, and I'm going to paste this column right underneath my first column. So you can see I'm starting to get a long list of words. But I'm not going to stop there. I want a third example. So I'm going to return to Indeed.com to select a third job posting. For my third job posting example, I selected another technical support specialist job posting, and as I look in the description of this job, I'm trying to make a decision what sections I should copy. And again, it's the sections that talk about the applicant. So here I see words like you must be proactive, you are technically adept. That tells me I'm going to select this section. What you'll do, that's important too. What you need, and qualifications. And I'm going to stop here. I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to return to my word cloud generator and replace the previous section that I pasted here with my third section. Then I'm going to click on Visualize, and once again I'm going to click on Word List. And similarly as to the previous two examples, I'm going to select all the words, both columns, just so that we're consistent, all the words that appear more than twice. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to copy this, and I will return to my Microsoft Word document and add this list to my previous two lists. And as you can see, the formatting is a little bit different. So we need to be very careful with our next step. Okay, so now we've selected words that appear more than 2 times in 3 different job postings that are related to work related to technical support. And we have this here in our Word document. We're going to return to our word cloud generator, and we're going to delete everything that we've had here before. And now we're going to come back to our Word document. And again, remember what I mentioned about the columns. We only want to select the column with the words in it. So we're going to scroll down, selecting, and everything is nice and tidy so far. But you see, as I come here to this section, it starts to select the wrong column. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to copy this section, and I'm going to paste it into my word cloud generator. I'm going to come back to my Word document, and I'm going to continue selecting words that I have not yet selected, making sure that I focus only on the column with the words. Again, I'm going to copy that and paste this final section into my word cloud generator. I'm going to click on Visualize, and now I have a summary of the words that appear most frequently in the 3 job ads that I identified here in my Indeed.com search. Then I'm going to go back to my word cloud generator, click on word list, and one last time I'm going to select all the words that appear more than twice, and I'm going to paste them in a new column in my Word document. And now I have a list of words that seem to be most typical among the 3 different job ads that I looked at. And I can use these words to create my LinkedIn headline. So let's do that next. Now, I used our final list of words to write the following LinkedIn headline for the technical support work role. Experienced technical support specialist, team player, learns new skills quickly to effectively troubleshoot problems and deliver outstanding client and customer service. You can see the words that I highlighted in red. These are the words that don't appear in our final list, but they work well here in this headline because they actually match very well this type of role. And the next and final thing that I want to do is to select this piece of text and check to see if we are under LinkedIn's 220 character maximum limit. And to do that, we will click on this section right here in Microsoft Word, and here we can see a list of different statistics. And we're interested in the characters with spaces. And I can see that I have 171 characters, which is good because it leaves me some room to add additional keywords. And in this situation, I might add keywords that could be relevant to my future employer, such as examples of programming language that I am proficient in. Let's add SQL and Java. And then we can check this again and see how many characters we have in this section, and we're at 184. So we still have space to add any other relevant information that we would like. So you can see this is a great example of a LinkedIn headline that gives an example of your skills and expertise and communicates the value that you have to offer to your future employer. I hope this tip was useful for you, and if you have any comments or questions, please make sure to include them in the comments section below. And if you would like to share your headline, please also post it in the comments section and I'll give you some feedback.